Hey everyone, we're back with Slay the Princess. So first off, I'm just gonna add I got a new microphone recently. I'm not using it right now because I can't get it to sound as good as my current one, which is just like a blue snowball. That's like the, you know, baby level mic. Not that the one I got is much better, but it's like 60 bucks. Compared to, I think a blue snowball is like 50, so it's a $10 upgrade. Right, but if I sound weird or something, that's why. Anyway, it's been like 8 days.
In the woods.
Yeah, shut up.
Here.
It turned down my volume a little bit. Okay. Silently continue towards the cabin. I mean, I could just turn around and leave, and I think get to the end of the game right now. Because we're on the last route, right?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's.
I did go back, by the way. I just didn't realize it at the time. We did get the mask girl. I forget if I already said this. Just by leaving. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaked.
Oh, oops.
Her
continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may.
Okay, yes.
Walk down the stairs.
Is this the damsel still?
I am begging you to.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, she seems nice. Probably my favorite one, by the way. Her name's the prisoner. I also didn't realize it at the time, but like, because that was the first time we well, I didn't actually look at the footage all that much. Whenever the mask lady happened, we didn't meet like the Cthulhu lady, did we? Like, we didn't talk to her. The first time we talked to her was the prisoner. So when that happened, I wasn't really for sure what was going on. I was just like, oh, okay, sure. Let's get right to it.
You're only making this more.
Thank you.
You're making a.
So I think I have to let her go, then kill her.
No,
what I think
you're doing the right thing.
What's going on here? I'm gonna go check upstairs.
You attempt to make your.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of.
Save the princess?
Fine. I get you cut.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any.
And I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. It won't let us warn her.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Dang it,
Bring
hero.
the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast.
Oh, she's good.
She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
No, the narrator made me.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
So is the damsel fake the whole time?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is the dog of Cthulhu.
Your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Okay. She can't die though.
End like this. Right. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Okay.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That sucks. The witch. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, by the way, I have a compressor now.
You're on a path in the woods.
And
at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay.
Okay. What do you think we have this time?
A warning.
Obviously the hero, but
she will lie. Don't worry. You
the
can trust us to get
opportunist.
the job done.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. I guess that's because we cut her off, like cut her arm off, then we stabbed her.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nah, I'm gonna try to tell you the narrator made me kill her. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a.
Okay.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the.
We don't know what that does, but we do it.
No
anyway.
blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
True.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Let me guess, we're gonna be doing her a favor.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper.
There it is.
It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I love how he's always so upbeat whenever he says it. He's so like, more yours when he's narrating. But oh yeah, it's fine, but they kill her.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, okay. Hello. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
You made me do it.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Okay, yeah.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
But I kind of like the opportunist.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
True.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
I love the hero.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
The hero's just a straight man who bounces off whatever the other voices are.
Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
I was kind of expecting her to not be chained up and just have a cauldron and stuff, be hanging. But I guess she is kind of a furry, huh?
You can just make out the shape of the princess.
I was expecting a witch.
She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made me do it.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
No.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Oh, wow. Like Sherlock Holmes.
Well, you seem to
Frodo
be
Erica.
great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it.
That's why we should trust
I
her.
won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's
I'll consider it.
her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Don't talk to
This
her.
is my kind of
You're
guy.
just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Sorry, I was thinking. I get the sense you're not happy with me. Why do I get the nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here? Sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
I'm not a monster.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than the both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
Hovel?
All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Hey, she's nice.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Okay, she 100% stabs us in the back when we let us up, but in chapter 3, anything can happen.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I didn't bring my blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Oh, yeah?
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Does she not have wrists? Is that like a furry thing? Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
I'll go first. You just stay way behind me.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Hey! Hi.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Okay, hold on. Oops. Okay.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling.
Oh,
You're the one who
that's a good
lets me
face.
go. It's best if I...
Oh, I'm gonna... That was F12 though. Maybe it wasn't F12.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows.
Yeah.
We're working together here.
The hero's got it.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her.
Look, we have to die here to get her to trust us in chapter 3.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
It'll be fine. Step onto the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel those.
Yeah, actually, she's like 5 steps behind us.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
That's true. He's got a good idea.
The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
I believe in the opportunist. He can make us go backwards.
But
oh,
the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and
wait.
in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
I thought that was gonna be the narrator. Like, no, sorry, like the princess attacking us. No, the narrator cut him off. Like an auto advance the line.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
Yeah.
Why did you just say that? I think we know.
Yeah.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Come on, we could have been friends.
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
Oh,
The princess lands
the frog.
against the far wall,
It's in her
gasping
nature.
as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Is that a reference? Like a witch and a frog? I don't know. Do I have to go kiss a princess to turn back?
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
She's half cat, so she always lands on her feet. Dang it.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One
Dang
unlucky
it.
fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
Dang it.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
Yeah, this sucks.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
You sound so defeated.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
I'm trying to be a good person. We could have just gotten out of here if we trusted each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Wow, that's just mean.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
Dang it, opportunist.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Thanks for looking out for us, opportunist.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that. And what's that?
Yeah?
She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us,
Oh.
she would have gotten to the blade first.
True. I just figured if we chose that option, we would have fought like down the stairs.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh, she's still on the ground? The perspective's weird.
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Oh.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Yeah.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
Oh, this is gonna suck.
It seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In
Shut
all
up,
this
narrator.
chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
Doubt it.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
She's a
Is
little
that
creepy.
really what's going to happen now? Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
I don't think we're getting to chapter 3. Yeah, okay. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get
It
scared.
feels so bad.
Yeah.
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. Finally. We're going places.
Okay. How far are we? 8:20? Okay. Approach the mirror. This might be the end of the game. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Bird? That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
I'm the narrator the whole time? Shocking truth? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Is that why the narrator can control what I did sometimes? Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Then another crack forms, and another. Oh, wait, I already read that. Is the narrator me, or is he just a bird? You're the narrator. I was wondering if I was ever going to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me.
This is creepy.
I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Yeah, just a couple. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Okay.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
So he's just a voice, but he has... He exists outside the body for some reason? I don't know. Okay, I'm assuming I only get limited dialogue here. Okay, I gotta pay. Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different? So many questions for you. Always. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off? Like, nope. Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away? Stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else? I met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? If you made me, then what am I? I was supposed to see all this, was I? What is the princess? Did you make her too? If you made me, then what? Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Okay.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
That's not good, is it? Okay, what is the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Can you explain this in, like, layman's terms?
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Oh, no. Don't do this to me, narrator. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation? Do anything to save yourself for all this hubris? Do you know that things just won't be worse if I destroy her? What would it like to live in a world without her? Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
I mean, dying isn't necessarily bad. I mean, I'd say, you know, it's relatively necessary. And I mean, if transformation is gone, how do you get rid of the suffering without changing anything? If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Wait, anything is better than Oblivion? Like, what about Skyrim? Because most people prefer Oblivion to Skyrim. What would it be like to live in a world without her? There's so many questions for you. I still love that one. Let's go all the way down. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. Why would you want to rid the world of death? And what, like, people beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? And what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
That's it? Do the people out there know about this?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
But you know, we really were Cthulhu's the whole time. Like, the way they're describing us, that's like pretty Lovecraftian, isn't it?
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Manus, then I want you to know that this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? What would it be like to live in a world without her? A god, I always knew I was special. That she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound.
Okay, we've already heard this.
The capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay, so it seems like some of these are not repeats, but very, very similar. So you gotta be careful. Oh, they get two more. She's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be. Can't I just build her into something small? Tiny princess. No. Here, that one's fake. Are you a god or were you a god? How did you die?
I killed myself.
Oh.
It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
That's it? Oh, death of the author. Run out of questions. Okay. I think you're out of time. I think you I like that one. I'm not gonna slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided yet about it. I don't know. I don't know. I like being passive, but I also like fighting the narrator. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Still have to see what she thinks about all this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Goodbye, narrator. The final fragment of glass shatters. You see yourself with newfound clarity. The Long Quiet. The narrator is right. You're the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. It's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin. One last time. An untrusting vessel. Bring the witch to her. Oh, okay. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Hello. Oh, hey. I had to cut it right there, which is hilarious timing, but I was expecting her to look simpler, not whatever this is.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Yeah? You know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I really don't know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Yeah, I mean, she is shifting and there is a mound. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting.
Oh no!
But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I've been called out. I wonder what, do you think it's the final choice of the narrator that calls back to you, or do you think like it looks at like how you've played throughout the entire game?
When the echo spun us from 1 into 2, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Okay, this is tough because like obviously a world without death would be sounds cool, right? But would it actually be cool? It's like if nothing died, you know, nothing ever ended, there, you know, would be problems. Like, I mean, the obvious one would be overpopulation, right? But what about like, you know, after a few centuries pass, probably just gonna get bored, right? There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Yeah, think about all the achievements. Can we really just leave? But I don't want to be like locked out of dialogue that I want to choose, so just looking at it all.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Hey, would this be a spoiler thumbnail, you think? They try to avoid those, but also like this would be a pretty cool thumbnail, right? Probably also like YouTube would ban me, huh? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Fuck this theory. I still have so many questions that I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
She's got a point. Oh, I like that. Hold on, I like that one. It's like what's the one picture that I think Da Vinci made? Was it like the golden ratio or something?
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Do you think this is my choices coming back to bite me? If I had resolved,
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Wait, is this the, I guess this is the beast one, right? Not the mask one.
But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
I mean, so I'm gonna be honest, I was like 100% on her side, but now she's a little freaky, so like I'm like now like 70% on her side. There are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there is no difference between growth and decay. What? Already come so far, what more is there left for me to see? With time, we could have been better.
And there is always time. Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Who is this? This never happened. Wait. Oh, this is the damsel killing us. Okay, I see it. I see it.
But the stakes meant nothing to you.
That's why she's
You
right
had a
here.
desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Oh, is this gonna show us each playthrough in backwards order? Alright. That feeling never left me. I want that feeling back.
It never left you. You just need to open your heart to me once more.
The sensation of
the one we fought to the death.
bleeding and breaking and mending
Undeath,
and
whatever.
dying and living comes back in vivid color. A past that is also present. A pain that is everything and yet nothing at all.
Okay, so I see what these images are. I thought at first the first one was like the princess. No, this is us. Is that stubborn? Is that what the red is supposed to be? Like that looks like an eye right there. Like, you know, obviously that is our eye, but that's stubborn's eye.
You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
We don't have to hurt each other. Stop the fight early and certain. No. It was beautiful. There's a little bit of stubborn inside each and every one of us.
It was. Triumph does not exist without defeat. Birth does not exist without death. It is through conflict that we create beauty.
Okay.
What
I don't like this.
Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin.
Is this the demon one?
Strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
Okay, see, I don't like this one. Well, what am I if I'm not a body? I'm not my body, but I feel my body suffer. Perhaps others are theirs. I like that first. Well, I won't engage with violently, and not with this one. No. Well, I mean, that'd be kind of hypocritical of us after the last one. No, I'm not my body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be and exist.
Okay, so she's feeling more evil as time goes on, but also like I don't want to prove the narrator right. Like, right?
To question everything is to deny the proof of reality that lies in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. In believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Yeah, I did do that, huh?
But even then, you remembered the impermanence of the material and watched as the walls of your prison decayed into nothing.
This was best girl right here.
To be impermanent is not to end, but to change. And for the world to be impermanent is to make finite the suffering of all things. Would you strip that gift away and leave them all to suffer in their permanence?
I mean, having to live together forever for like eventually would kind of suck. I mean, I imagine for most people at least.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
Yeah. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. Okay, she never got the mask one then. We just didn't feed that one into her. Oh, I wonder if the perfect playthrough, you just refuse to do anything except with like the damsel, and she's just super, and the prisoner, because prisoner best girl. And she just becomes like super nice.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Yeah. I'm having to reread like all the dialogue twice, just, you know.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. That's true. That is very true.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Like, can we give them like a little death? Like, what if like we let them live for like 300 years instead of like 80 on average? That'd be pretty cool. Anything happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, you see, I don't think killing her is the right choice, but also letting her out is kind of, she's kind of a psycho. Thoughts to slay the princesses there. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. Like, it can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. And everything you can to make me understand. Keep dismissing mine, yeah. You think you could change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Did you see it? You made it. It's like I haven't seen it, but it's like Avengers Endgame when everyone shows up through like through the portals, right? It looks like Gate of Babylon. Stubborn, are you here? Which hero are you? Where's everyone else? You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Hero, I love you.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Do it. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh, it's poorly drawn Gavin. Oh, it's poorly drawn everything.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do you need me to describe things?
I can see. I'd like that for old time's sake. Is it just me and you? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Okay. The offer still stands, but could you still describe the cabin to me, for old time's sake?
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah. There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
I like how it's very in character. The narrator, describes everything in detail. Yeah, it's a cabin.
Come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
Oh, yeah, there's... Oh, yeah, hey, look, you can see her out there.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Oh.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Yeah, I mean, I still hate him, but also, like, you know, I kind of miss him.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Okay, I'm gonna be stupid, okay? But I want to try. I need to enter in good faith. Enter the basement.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Thanks for trusting in me, dude.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Hey, do you want to say the line? It'd almost be doing you a favor to be killing her.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Is this the prisoner?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the
And
stairs.
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty.
Best girl.
So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sit with her. Yeah. I don't, are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to be a guy.
Honestly, me neither.
Yeah. What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Well, we'll find out. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know what this. We don't know this. I want to know this. Yeah.
I guess when you put it that way, I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Okay. Kira, I'll miss you. You like if you want to, you could come with us. You'd be the ultimate bro. But yeah, I gotta respect it. You sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. But I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
I wanted to say thank you though. I also wanted to say thank you. Leave with the princess. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. Okay, sorry. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see a tension seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. Then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Oh, thanks. You too, dude. Don't drop that on her. We've known her for like a day, dude. Are you ready?
Of course I am. Are you...
Oh wait, no, she's blushing. Did I misread that? Were we supposed to say I love you? Oh, and what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. Ah, okay. Voice is in your head, Jonathan. They were all the same guy? Wow, dude. Jonathan Sims, best voice actor. Of course, got Dan Zalupa on guitar. Team Dog Pit? That's a name. Oh, Patreons. Thomas Hansen Hunsen. Who could forget him? Or Georgia Miles. Or Zipper Guy. No one can forget Zipper Guy. Special thanks. Our song. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. The good ending? Thank you so much for flying, and an expression of our gratitude. Here's the track order for the special playlist just for you. To take a screenshot, you can add the UI in by hitting H. Is this an ARG or something that I don't get? Oh, join the Discord, join our mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else. We're somewhere else. Make your playlist, play our other game. Yeah, they do have another game. It's not finished yet. It's episodic. I'm kind of curious now. I guess return to the main menu. Huh. Let's slay the princess then. That ending both is and isn't quite what I thought it would be, right? So I'm curious. How many endings are there actually? Are there 3? So I'm guessing like all your choices throughout the game don't really matter. Or maybe they do this like, maybe you can actually shape her to be less scary, but maybe not. But at least with our choices there, I think we had access to 3 endings. The one we got, which is what I'd argue the true ending is, an ending where you try to slay the princess and, you know, kill death. Whatever happens there happens, who knows. And finally 3, you know, let her go, escape to the outside world, etc, etc. Yeah, that's it got very grandiose, I guess, right? Not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, right? Just it went from 0 to 100 real quick. Well, I mean, you know, it was always kind of there that something big was going to happen at the end of this, you know, when the Cthulhu got completed. Okay, yeah, so I think that might be the end of the series. Maybe I'll go back and record a couple more. We'll see, basically. Depends on how I'm feeling. If not, thank you all for watching. This has been a very unique experience. I had a lot of fun with it. I don't think there's any world where the ending was like the best part of the game, right? It's about the journey, not the destination. I still think it was a fine ending, right? Just not, you know, blow me out of the water ending. It served its purpose. The rest of the game though was like look, the ending was like a 7 out of 10. The rest of the game was like a 9 out of 10. Okay, just to put it into numbers. Very, very good game. Glad I played it. If you want to see all the other stuff, there's tons of content I probably missed. Go check it out on Steam. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.